Good morning, guys. Good morning, Chris.
Hey.
Good morning, Juan.
Hello.
Good morning, Lay, wherever you're at. Oh.
Here in Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
Tennessee.
Oh, what? Oh, scared me. Ah. Well, you guys, we're back on the saddle again. After we took a little week vacation.
Slack.
We are not slack. If everyone must know, we're going to record. We had something to do last
We got sidetracked
Saturday.
by breakfast.
No, it was not by breakfast.
I was out of town, and it was known that I would not be in town, so they were
Yes.
to record without me. And
Well, just tell the truth.
yes,
Okay. Okay, finish your side, and then I'll continue.
and then so I brought all the equipment over to Chris's, and they ended up not recording on 2 days. So yeah,
And that is his story.
that is the story.
So that's the story that he's seen. So, mind you, the time that we normally record, Chris also had to take my sister-in-law to the airport. So we said we will record at a later time. So at a later time turned into them saying we'll just do it the next day.
What happened later on after y'all got back from
later time?
So it ended up being y'all got together for breakfast.
No, it was not breakfast, sir. It was not breakfast. If you're going to tell it,
I'm
tell
sorry.
the truth.
Y'all got together for a meal.
It was a meal. It was around the 1 o'clock time, 2 o'clock. So we decided we would fellowship together, me, Christopher, and
the
Larry.
3 people who are needed to record last
And
week.
by the time we finished eating, someone, I'm not going to say any names, Chris and Larry, had the itis. Chris ate things like chili beans. Stop.
Man, shut up.
Anyway, all that being said, we said we'll do it Sunday. Well, about 1 o'clock Sunday morning, I had been having some issues with my skin, and I decided to take a Benadryl. And when I took that Benadryl, I didn't wake up the next day until around 5 o'clock in the evening.
Matter of fact, I called her when she woke up.
Oh, I called you.
Yeah, you called me.
Okay, now.
And
So put your head back down.
When she
Okay.
called me,
Yeah.
it sounded like she had matter in her
Man,
eyes
That
and slobber
Benadryl.
on her face.
That Benadryl was Benadrylling. Oh, my gosh.
So needless to say, minus the details of the story, my story is still accurate.
No, we did not have breakfast. That was what you said. So
I'm sorry. They were sidetracked by a meal.
we were sidetracked by events of the day.
Your story was accurate, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
God damn.
It was not.
It's accurate. We ate, whether it be breakfast or whatever.
That's not correct.
But you are right, one. Fuck the dumb shit. You right, bro.
Oh, my gosh. One day.
So just know I'm gone also next week. So people, there may not be a podcast.
You know what?
Because it seems that although this is someone else's whole thing, I am the jump off.
You're the glue. You're the glue.
He is definitely not the glue because there has been times that he has not been here and we still recorded. So don't make it seem like have we not recorded? The last time you wasn't here, we did record. So don't
Not
do that.
technically, the last time I wasn't here, no, you didn't record because that was
Not
last week.
not last week. The time before that. Anyways, we life goes on. One monkey.
Bruh, you
one
right,
monkey don't stop no
nigga. Shit.
show.
Shut up, Kim. You right,
One
bruh.
monkey definitely doesn't stop a show. But anyways,
Anywho, how was your past 2 weeks, Kimberly?
my past 2 weeks has been.
Oh wait,
very,
let's start with Chris. That way he can take
so
a,
he can
take a nap.
Yeah, because go ahead, Chris. You go ahead, then you can take your nap.
Huh?
How was your weeks? Your past 2 weeks, Chris?
Hey, it's been working.
Well,
It's been okay.
go figure.
Yeah, it's been okie dokie.
you
I've
feeling
had
like
a
an
peaceful
adult?
week. Yes.
Do you not have peaceful weeks any other time?
All the
Christopher?
time.
Okay, then.
So, yeah. And then last night the grandkids came over and we chilled and parlayed and played and laughed and everything. The only problem I got with that was I'm trying to teach my grandson how to keep his hands out his ass. He scratches his ass too much.
Does he smell his fingers afterwards?
Yes. It's not cool, man. And I think he does it because when he looks at me, he smiles and looks at me like, I'm going to do it. I don't like that. I'm like, man, stop scratching your ass. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm good. Because
y'all grew out
he'll
of
stop
it,
in front of me, go about knuckle deep in his booty cheeks, and then be like, he do it in slow motion with a smile. I'm like, bro, that ain't good.
Well,
but I love my grandkids, man. I love my grandkids.
Chris, y'all grew out of it, hopefully. So hopefully he will too.
What's up, buddy?
And we know.
But anywho, but yeah, good 2 weeks. Good 2 weeks. Yeah. Excuse my voice.
We call you Squeaky.
Yeah. But yeah. Good. It was good. I went to work every day.
You did?
Yeah.
That is good.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'd have took at least one day.
Well,
I'd have took me at least one day where it's like I just wake up and just.
I thought about it, but I'm severely short-handed right now at work, so I'm just kind of like, I got days coming off though. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
On the way.
Yeah, it's coming together like butt cheeks, baby. You know
Yeah, but I mean, you missed out on an opportunity where you had somebody watching the fur baby.
I know.
The wife gone.
Hey, you know the crazy thing is, when I get off work, I'm like, damn, peace and quiet.
So are you saying you don't have peace and quiet any other time, sir?
I mean, super quiet. I'm talking about where I don't have to answer.
It's different.
I mean,
Thank you,
super
Lord.
quiet.
It is. It is very different.
I have peace and quiet all the time. I love it.
Yeah. You know,
Just
sit back, sip.
Sip and eat pizza for 2 weeks.
I have not
And
eaten
hot
pizza.
dogs.
I ordered pizza last night because the grandkids were here, and they had to eat. I have not ordered pizza all week. Thank you very much.
Look at you.
Bam.
I got my meal before I came home.
Oh, so you still eat that one pack of hot dogs?
No.
One hot dog for 2 weeks.
Leave me alone. No hot dogs this week.
What, Chris?
They were smoked sausages.
He's like, I had smoked sausages, beans and fries.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But anyway, it was good. It was good. So
Oh, that's always
I have
a good
no
thing.
complaints. Still 10 toes down, not up.
And we're grateful for those 10
Ooh.
toes, even if they look.
They fucked up right now, but you know what? They gonna fix them though. The military the VA gonna fix them. Start next week.
Chop them off and
Oh,
start
nice.
all over.
Yeah, go back to the doctor
Just
next
gonna get
weekend,
a
the 28th.
Toe
Yeah.
implants.
I go see my podiatrist and my neurologist.
Ooh, that's good. Maybe they just chop all your toes off and put you some little.
Neurologist is different.
They are
Marshmallows.
not gonna chop off his foot.
I ain't cool.
Uh,
I ain't cool.
uh,
That's your baby daddy.
no.
Nah.
See,
So
yeah, we.
Who that is?
it is.
Oh my gosh.
But
Go back
anyway,
to sleep, Christopher.
huh?
Go back to sleep.
No, you woke me up.
No,
But I forgot what I was saying.
Good.
But I'm good though.
good.
Yeah, the week was good.
That's good.
You know, my baby be back tomorrow
He
on
want his
Sunday.
baby.
Yeah. I talked to her last night. She was like, "Oh, you missed me." I was like, "Yep,
She's like, yep,
yep,"
Miss
just
you.
like that.
Miss you, girl. Since you been gone.
But anyway, yeah, I'm good.
We happy you good,
Yeah.
Christopher.
Yeah, 10 toe down, not up.
We happy
Work
for you.
always working,
Mm.
and I'm gonna work the work. Shit.
Work that.
So,
Work the work.
Dum Dum, how you doing?
Who are you referring to, sir?
You Dum Dum, I touched you. Did I not want?
It is.
I looked her in a piece of her eyeball.
I didn't.
Huh?
I
Look,
did
you
not
can't even
know.
get it out.
I did not know with those hoofs on you.
Hooves,
Yes.
nigga.
Anyway,
Come on, donkey.
my weeks were
Your weeks.
relaxing.
Talk about it.
Yes, my weeks were relaxing. Took a few days off just to gather my thoughts and
Bother me, damn it.
keep an eye on my brother to make sure he was okay and wipe his tears. And
Bothersome.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Bothersome.
Definitely what I'm here for.
I was not ready for
So-
that.
Did y'all hear that?
I did. I thought it was your phone vibrating.
Ugh.
Oh, your look, I forgot he got those fancy glasses. But
Oh.
yeah, I was well, rested. Had a few doctor's appointments. Found out the culprit of my itchy skin. That was wonderful.
What was?
Eczema. Yep. So
She's got the cooties.
yeah, I've got the cooties all right.
Don't leave it on my chair.
Crazy thing. I just wish I kind of would have went last year when I first started having itchies. But so stupid. Chris is just falling to pieces.
He's having some technical difficulties over there.
Yeah, Chris is having a lot of difficulties. I don't think they're really all technical. I think some of them are just mental difficulties. Yeah, went to work. When I did, I was off for about a week, I guess.
You
1,
were?
2, 3. Yep. Took a few days off and just did a whole bunch of nothing.
Bother folk.
That doesn't, Chris. I'm your sister. I'm never a bother.
Shit.
Isn't that right, Juan?
What the boy said
Never
on the
a
wire? Shit.
Never bother. Always a
What the boy say on
blessing.
the wire? Shit.
Always a blessing. That's pretty, my daughter celebrated her 25th birthday yesterday.
Woohoo! Happy birthday, Mo.
Yeah, and today is Rosemary's birthday. Happy birthday, Rosemary. Happy birthday, Brittany. And happy anniversary, Rosemary Wilson. Happy heavenly belated birthday, Aunt Betty. And I think that's all I can think of right now.
And Touches is the
Tomorrow.
16th.
Yeah,
Yep.
His is the 16th.
Kids getting old.
Listen, pot calling the kettle.
Huh?
Nothing. But anyway, Juan, how was your time away? Gosh. He's bored already.
I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, man.
Wow. It's
bored.
pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, last week went hung out with your Blue Bubble buddy. Put up a bed set. Went to go see the new Spider-Man movie.
How was that?
It was good. It was really good.
Okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
He liked it a lot.
I thought that this is going to be the last movie before Avengers Doomsday. I found out that it is not.
So I got another one coming.
Well, no, what they're going to do, they're going to re-release Avengers Endgame. I think next month, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to re-release Avengers Endgame as a special filler because they're going to re-release or they're going to release previously unreleased footage. And I guess there's going to be some special scenes that are going to tie directly into
that one.
Doomsday. So I'm guessing I'm assuming, I don't know, there's going to be something that happened after Tony Stark's snap because, Robert Downey Jr. is Doom, and so I'm assuming there's going to be something to help us.
To.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
yeah, pretty excited for the next, like I said, I thought it was just going to be this month, then December I'd be going back to the theaters, but I guess I'll be going to the theaters next month. So,
Congrats.
Congrats. Congratulations on going to the movies.
So,
Leaving the house.
Installed a new kitchen faucet. That was pretty fun.
Look at you.
Let's see. I have pretty much killed the project of trying to rehab the old cast iron pots that I had. That is so much work. Even after only thing I didn't try was an electrolysis tub. But with the vinegar, the baking soda, still so much rust on those things.
Really?
It is just, and it's coming off, but it just takes so much more elbow grease, and I'm wanting to put into it just for a pot.
So you worked really hard. I mean, you've done a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I'm pretty much I'm gonna I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna say I'm done with that.
So what you gonna do? Just discard them?
Chore to wear.
No, I don't think I'm gonna throw them away just because they're daddies, and he said there's some history to them because he got them from his grandma. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them. It's just I don't. I can't keep putting the work.
You should have a scrubbing party.
Okay, you're invited.
Yeah, Chris likes to scrub stuff. Maybe a little drill action.
I'd actually thought about doing that,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
I may do that at some point. I don't know. But yeah, the garden is coming along. Okay.
How are your melons?
The melons look good. I think only thing that I'm actually going to have that's going to be something that I'm going to be able to eat is the melons. Excuse me, and possibly sweet potatoes. If the foliage is any sign, I'll have sweet potatoes because the foliage is so lush in the space that I'm growing the sweet potatoes. And the melons, obviously, I can see melons, so I'm gonna have melons. I'm assuming I'm gonna have sweet potatoes. I've got one tomato that just looks like it's ready to die. It looks like it is just like, just take me, Lord. Just take me, Lord. Just why is he still holding on to me? It's one lone tomato. It's about the size of a grape. It's just on the branch, like, kill me. Kill me.
So you can't pull it and just eat. It's not supposed to be that size. It's probably a big tomato.
It's supposed to be a big tomato.
Okay.
Yes, I thought I was growing Cherokee purples. And
they don't have they turn out to be salad tomatoes.
That thing is green, and it's just like, kill me. I ain't never gonna make it. It's so hot. It's so hot. He ain't watering me properly. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Are you not watering them properly, or?
I think I'm watering it properly, but I don't know. It ain't growing, so and
none
it
of
can't,
them.
It can't talk to tell me.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and my rosemary's doing pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. I was able to get Neo back online because I know last time I had killed him, I got him back online. So that's that was pretty good. I'm using a new agentic framework. I was using OpenClaw. Now I'm using Hermes.
Okay.
Agent.
Hermes sounds fancy.
I don't know if it's Hermes or if it's Hermes, but either way, Hermes/Hermes.
Like say herpes.
Who got herpes?
Juan
I do not know. Juan definitely does not.
Juan got herpes.
But yeah, that. And I also started making. I'm curing my own bacon right now. So
with those pig knuckles you got.
That was was a pork belly.
I'm sorry. What the?
Hey.
Sorry. I said, Juan, I bought some chitlins. Like, oh, Uncle Alcom love these chitlins you got posted over here.
No chitlins. I bought a small piece of pork belly.
Pork belly.
I'm gonna order a beef belly. I wasn't able to get one from the butcher from any of the meat markets around here, so I think I'm gonna order one from the interwebs. Because there's farms that you can order, and they freeze it and ship it to you. So because I was originally wanting to do beef bacon, but, I don't really get down with pork like that, but I just wanted to do it, and I couldn't find beef belly, so I'm like, I went to the meat market yesterday, and I'm like, oh, pork belly. And when I asked them, could they give me beef belly, they was like, no. And I'm like,
y'all ain't got no belly of the beef?
So, yeah. And I'm going to try to start butchering some roasts and things like that. So, yeah.
Way to go, Chris. You ready for some meat? Are you ready for some meat?
I mean, I ain't raising cows. I'm butchering this stuff for me. Maybe one day. My HOA might not like it, but maybe one day.
I'm just tickled because all I just heard was I'm preparing meat for me to eat. Because butchering ain't nothing but just cutting the meat up. I like how you make it sound fancy.
Well, because it's buying a big slab of meat and cutting it down into not
just cutting it up, preparing it. I like how you said it though. You just made it sound good. I'm butchering. All I'm doing is cutting back up.
Yeah.
But I mean, most people don't do it. Most people, you go to the store and be like, I want some stew beef. You buy a packet of stew beef.
I want some center-cut.
I want some steaks.
And what you said is the proper term.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in nigga terms, I'm just cutting it up because I'm preparing it so I can eat it.
Don't have it all. They'll be like, what kind of this? I don't know. It's just pork. It's just meat.
I cut it in hunks.
It's just meat. It's just meat hunks.
Take this chunk of meat.
Yeah.
Like, is this stewed beef? No, it's stewed meat. It ain't no beef. It's just stewed
big
fat.
chunks. I bought a big old beef loin. It's just big old chunks of beef loin. Be like, fool, you done cut up chunks of filet mignon? Is that what you just?
This is
You
delicious.
are retarded.
This is very delicious. Well, I was just trying to do something different. But the best for my people.
Made stew beef out of beef loin. That's what I did. It's all stew beef.
This is London broiled. Yum, yum, yum. But, well, Juan, we're happy you're on your butcher adventure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and that's pretty much a week. Oh, at work, I'm moving.
You're moving to where?
They're moving us to a new office suite.
You don't be there half the time anyway. So.
I do be there. I'm there 5 days a week.
You are. I'm sorry. Let me not say that. Is that somewhere in the same building?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're really not moving. No.
Well, I mean, I'm moving from my office suite that I'm at to a new office suite. So yeah.
Okay. Will it be you and just your teammate or?
Well, I mean, no. We're gonna be in there with like
everybody, like you're now.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope you love your new space.
I hope I do too.
Hope you love your new space.
I will find out on Monday.
Dum dum dum. To be determined. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. What we got?
So, how was your week, Larry?
Oh, his week was good.
Oh shit!
We'll let Chris chime in on Larry.
I'm not chiming in at all.
We see.
All right, so gonna go ahead and start with the news.
Come on with
week.
it. Preseason. Preseason has already started. Hey,
he's alive.
Hey, and just know I am impressed with your Panthers, man. I really am.
Don't let
And
the smooth
just-
taste fool you.
I am not. But what I've seen in the preseason, because of course preseason, you just looking at the secondary teams.
Yeah, see, I'm not even judging that that Hall of Fame game. It was cool, but
I just like the fact to see y'all's progress.
now today.
Oh yeah, game. We play
today,
at 1.
We do too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we play the Bills today at 1.
Oh, y'all play the Bills?
Yeah.
Okay, I know we got the Vikings.
And the coach said that the starters are going to see some reps. So
Yep.
I'm figuring get to see some
Yeah.
at least the first series.
At least, yeah.
Get to see what the offense looks like
yeah.
with
We ready.
Bryce.
We ready.
in his next year of control of the offense.
Chris, you see how quick you hyped up, and just that's how your team.
I gave you all I got. And that's what my team going to do.
And that's how they can do.
But, don't count us out. We
Chris.
are fighting.
Chris.
The Giants are going to fight. And we're going to hit y'all in the top of y'all's heads. Like this. Like this.
Well,
I know the people in the world can't see it, but Kim can see it.
Yes, Chris is hammer fisting Kim on
Yes,
top
on
of the
top of the head. Bow, bow,
Yes,
bow,
yes.
bow.
And Bentley thinks I'm in danger, obviously.
Yep. I'm ready.
Well, we know how to get Chris hyped.
Okay.
Man, he's really high. That's,
his energy comes in bursts. Like,
he's over there like typewriter, like
Yeah.
hammer and stuff.
Yeah.
he's like, yes, football.
We talking about my Giants.
Football.
I can't breathe. I don't know what's going on. My nostrils.
You should put some
they ain't
Vicks in your
working.
nose. Well, just don't breathe too heavy. That's how you go. I'm fine. I'm just fine. What else, Juan? What else you got? Make Chris breathe heavy.
Let's see. War, blah blah blah.
War. Ooh.
What is it good for? Absolutely
nothing.
nothing. Say it again.
Hey, war.
Hey.
Ooh. Good God.
What is it good for?
Oh, there was an earthquake in Indonesia.
Earthquake. Hey.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it
Earthquake.
again.
Hey, go ahead. Earthquake.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry. We got caught up in the moment. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's just go on into the topics. Let's just go on into the topics.
We got to keep Chris going while we can,
That's why we just go on into the topics while he's still got a little bit of energy.
Yes.
And do not lead in with any of the John Hope Bryant stuff because I know I posted some because
we are not.
Chris is just hanging on by a thread.
I'm good. I'm here. I'm with you.
All right, we'll hit him with John Hope now.
No.
Who?
Because he's so long. I'm trying to see where we at.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Hit me with it.
We covered the 14th. I don't even know where the heck we were at.
And I even posted something.
Yeah, I was going to start there, but I'm trying to see.
Told y'all. Fuck the kids. Fuck the kids. Fuck
And
the kids.
he's on it. And he's on it.
Okay.
And right here would be, we'll just start here on the, is this John Hope Bryant? This is John Hope Bryant.
Why don't you start with Chris's? That way,
Well,
since, keep them in.
I couldn't, I was trying to scroll to it quickly, but it must be down here at the bottom and I'm
Your
at the
iPhone
top.
is stuttering.
No, my iPhone is not stuttering.
Her iPhone got a speech impediment.
No.
Well, while we're waiting for Kim, Google had their release event for their new devices.
I seen that.
Yesterday?
I got the email.
Day before yesterday.
It was day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I got the thing about the Google, the new Pixel, the earbuds.
Yeah.
And I'm
You know the thing that I think is the coolest though?
What?
The tag. The thing that's like the
Yes.
iTag?
Yeah.
Or the ain't that what y'all called you? The
Yeah, the tag.
Yeah,
I
the
did.
tag thing, yeah.
I think that's going to be cool.
I think so.
I
Y'all
think
didn't have
that's
one already?
No.
Not one that's made by Google. I mean, you could
Yeah.
get like NFC tags, but this is pretty much the same as the iTag, where it uses like the Google Cell Network, Google User Network to
Okay.
help you find your
Yeah.
devices. So I think
Hold on.
Block
Yeah.
them kids.
Here it is.
Yeah, if they grown, block them. I know a lot of people gonna get mad, but listen to me. If every time your grown child call your phone, your nervous system get disrupted because you already know it ain't to check on you, it ain't to see how you doing, and it ain't because they miss you. It's because they need something. Another emergency, another bill, another crisis they created, and somehow they expected you to fix it. Some of y'all children were taught by the other adult that the only value that you have is what you can do for them. They weren't taught to respect you. They were taught to use you. So they talk to you crazy, ignore your boundaries, disappear when life good, then come back like you owe them another rescue. Now, block them, because sometimes access is the only thing that's keeping them from growing up. Now listen, it's our responsibility to raise responsible, respectable adults with integrity. And if we fail somewhere, we got to be honest enough to acknowledge it. But there comes a point where you got to stop raising a grown child with money. Stop raising them with guilt. Stop raising them by rescuing them from every consequence. Sometimes the healthiest lesson is a boundary. Sometimes the greatest act of love is letting adulthood teach them what you no longer can. Because every time you save them, you delay the lesson. Every time you remove the consequence, you remove the opportunity for them to grow. So if they choose to become adults with no integrity, no accountability, no respect, and think that your only purpose is to keep cleaning up their mess, block them. Let life become the teacher, because your boundary might raise them better than your rescue ever did. Block them kids.
All right. That's Christopher's post. We'd like to acknowledge that. he's so
Block
proud of
him.
himself. He's so proud
Block
of
him.
himself. Well, Chris, we know. How do you feel about that block?
I agree.
That's-
I mean, yeah, you can, and trust me, I'm one of them children that has been saved several times. But there comes a time when you got to grow up, take accountability, and be the person that you were raised to be.
Yeah.
So, not saying all kids are like this, but I'm quite sure there's some kids that the first thing they're gonna want to do is call. But then when shit is good, you don't hear from them. This, that, and the third, which is cool. But there comes a time, because I even had to take accountability for myself at a certain point in time where, yep, I done fucked up. I got to fix my own shit. I can't rely on mama, daddy, or whatever. I got to fix my own shit.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm a firm believer in that shit. Block them. You know what they say? Fuck them kids.
That's what they say.
And I don't mean it in a bad way, but just like I said, there comes a time when you
It's only
got
one
to take
way.
accountability.
it is.
You got to take accountability for your own fuck upness.
And
And the only reason why I say that, and it resonated with me, because I've been through that. I was that kid.
the word of the day is fuck up this.
Yeah, your fuck upness.
Yeah. New word.
Yeah.
New word alert.
So, wow. Yep, I like it.
Chris posted that. Now, Juan, what's your input on that? He says, no, I love the kids.
I do love it, but no, it's for me. I'm not a blocking people type person. I think blocking people is weak.
I think block is a wrong term, but I understand the aspect
in that
of it.
sense. I mean, because like there are people that are like, I got to do this, so I'm gonna block this person. I think blocking people is weak.
Yeah.
I do think that if you have a child that all they're doing is basically using you, you need to have a hard conversation with them, and you tell them no, and you establish your boundaries.
That's the block.
But yeah, like just using the physical, not physical, but you like actually blocking someone. Like I don't see their messages. I think that's silly.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I mean, yeah.
And
the reason I'm taking it as literal is because
that is
what people do.
Yeah, but I wouldn't talk about like blocking on the phone. But I meant you. My block is setting them boundaries.
Yeah. I mean, boundaries are necessary in all things. So yeah,
I agree. But I love the kids, and I would I just take everything from the kids. I'm just joking. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good. That right there, preach as a church folks say. Right there, preach right there. That's a good one.
So I did good.
You did.
High
good.
five to me. Bow. Oh, I missed your hand. I'm sorry. It was your head.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
Terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm going back down.
While we're on it, we'll just move right on down, and we'll go to another one of Chris's posts.
Nobody calls Dad to see if he's okay. It's always when something stops working, when the sink is leaking, or when the tire is flat, when the lights are about to get cut off. It's always when the money runs low, or when somebody needs to be rescued. He's always the emergency contact, the repairman, the provider, the problem solver, but rarely the one being provided for. Rarely the one somebody sits down and asks, "Are you tired? Are you stressed? How are you really holding up?" They assume he's fine because he doesn't complain. They assume he's strong because he stays quiet. They assume he can handle it because he always has. Dad doesn't stop being human just because he shows up. Sometimes he doesn't need to fix anything. Sometimes he just needs to be seen.
That's another one from Chris. Chris, are you
okay?
okay?
Was going through something last week, huh, bro?
Chris, Chris, how are you doing today? We want you to feel seen.
What the heck did my nieces and nephews do? What they did? What's happening?
Chris, that was a wonderful thing.
Bro, are you okay?
Yes.
How are you? I just want you to know I don't need anything. But Chris, I'm just checking on
you. You want me to retire you?
I do. So if you ain't all right, it's going to be all right. Get it together. Man up. Put your big boy pants on, sucker. Ain't nobody trying to hit it. You ain't no sissy. You ain't no sissy, man. Is he?
But no, it's kind of crazy though. But when I seen that, I mean, I'm quite sure there's men out there that go through that.
Yeah.
Those men are called girls.
No, they're not. Some of those men are men.
Get your panties off.
Some of those men are men who don't want the responsibility of being what the people believe to be a man is.
Put them high heels on and get back in the kitchen.
Put that apron on too.
Get off the internet. You.
Juan, that is so not nice. See, we should have saved that for next week. So Larry could have chimed in, Christopher. Golly.
He said.
That is so terrible. They're not. Men
want to feel dominant wife. If you can come out the kitchen.
Chris, what's wrong with that? You had an apron on.
Ain't nothing wrong with wearing an apron.
What about them heels? I don't wear.
I wear flats.
They flats. I'm a level-headed man.
My ankles don't support heels.
Terrible.
But no, though. I mean, I know. I've talked to guys, to men before in the past that has went through that. Mm-hmm. Only time they hear from them is when they need something.
Yeah.
and which is wrong. But there are some men going through that.
Yeah,
and they should just block them. No, I'm just joking.
Fuck them kids. No, I'm just playing. but no, seriously. I mean, I know guys that do go through that.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You know.
Listen, don't you say about there being a sissy or none of that stuff. So, men want to feel seen and heard and all that stuff. Just because you like to be reckless with your mouth and things of that nature doesn't mean that these men.
You do the job. That's you decided not to wrap up, bro. That's part.
Well,
everybody knows that dad is probably one of the most thankless jobs on the planet.
Exactly.
You knew that going in. You did not think you was gonna get called and checked on all the time when you ran in Raw Dog. You ain't think that.
I called
check
about
my job.
Okay, well check
That's
it.
That's the job. It would be great if it happened, but that ain't the game. That is not the game.
But as a human being, though, man, there comes a point in time where you can. If all I went through this, if all I hear from you every time is like, "Hey, man, I need." Can you help me out with this? But it's never a conversation where, hey man, I didn't want nothing, man. I just called to holler at you, bro. You know, such and such and such and such and such.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
And eventually, if you are in it, somewhat of a smart person, have a little bit of scruples up here, eventually you're gonna sit back and be like, damn, only time I hear from this motherfucker is when you need something. It's never just a conversation. You know, whether it be just, hey, man, I don't want nothing, man. I ain't got nothing going on, man. I just want to holler at you.
That's why I call y'all all the time.
We know. Shit.
And then when I need something, I should be like, hey, why I got you on the phone?
First of all, with Kim is like, hey, brother, love you. I'm like, oh, shit, it's a setup. She, it's already, we are at one. We know.
Like, I love you too. We like, yeah.
And what you want, nigga? What you need?
I was just wondering.
Yeah. But I know of guys that go through that, and eventually that will touch a certain spot on you.
Yeah.
Because especially if you genuinely feel like, yo, I'm just trying to help you, do what I can for you as a father. But eventually there will come a time where you're like, man, I'm feeling used.
Yeah, but get off the internet with that.
Boy,
go get in a bottle of drink.
That's what I do.
The healthy ways to deal with your issues.
No.
That's what I Stop espousing that madness on the internet.
Do not get into a bottle. Share your feelings. Talk
with
to
the
someone.
bottle.
No, just
go talk to your real friends. Stop talking to the internet with that mess.
I agree with that, man.
Okay. Well, we think we are back on it. Stop it. So we're gonna start back here with this one right here. Let's see if we're gonna really start.
One thing my granddaddy told me that really didn't make sense until I got older. He said, stop crying over money you already lost. And I ain't gonna lie, at first I ain't really get it. Cause if somebody scam you, finesse you, play with your money, you naturally mad. You feel played. You gon' feel stupid. Cause you want your damn money back. You want revenge. You want answers. But my granddaddy looked at it different. He said sometimes you don't lose money. You paid tuition. And that stuck with me. Cause if you think about it, if somebody lost $100, but now you know not to never trust people like that again. Was it really a loss? Or did you just buy a lesson for $100? If somebody cost you $500, but that lesson saved you from losing $5,000, you actually came out cheap. See, that's the part most people miss. Every mistake got a price tag on it. Every lesson got a receipt. Some lessons cost $20. Some lessons cost you a friendship, a relationship. Some cost you a year off your life, 5, 10, 20, or your whole life. But once that lesson paid for, don't keep paying it. Learn it, take it, keep moving. Cause the real loss ain't the money. The real loss is when you let the same lesson teach you the same shit twice, straight like that.
Straight like that.
And again, I did that one because I've lived through that.
Word to mother.
I mean,
I think Larry had posted that one time also.
No, we didn't.
I remember we've talked about this one. Or
somebody
something
else
similar
might,
to
you
it.
have to say somebody else might have said,
Something
but that's a
similar
different
to it.
guy.
well, it resonated to me because I know, I vividly remember people saying certain things to me, or I've done something, learned from it, and yeah, you pay a price with any mistake you make.
Yes.
You know, some are more severe than others. You know, just like myself, I paid my tuition sitting behind them bars, and that let me know that I ain't going back. You see what I'm saying? So I've paid that. You know, whether it be any type of situation, that's a learning lesson. You've paid your price. Your you know, and as long as you don't keep throwing that money away, so to speak, throwing that money away, but as long as you learn from that, you've paid your tuition. It's a lesson learned that you've paid for, and it just resonated with me.
Paid in
because I've lived it, and I'm quite sure everybody, as long as you've breathed on this earth, has lived that in some way,
never
shape,
learned a
form,
lesson
or fashion.
before a day in my life.
Juan doesn't learn lesson. He teaches lesson.
Oh, my bad, teacher. Here's an apple.
The teacher has become the student.
Well, that's what's up. But it just resonated with me because to me that was very, very, very true.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Because we all have done that.
Unfortunately,
we've lost. Meaning, just like we said, you had to pay the price in your mistake. The only thing is that you learn from it, so you don't keep paying.
Yep. Every time it don't have to be money. It could be that time. It could be
It's not necessarily money.
It could be anything, Lord, because I done lost a lot, Lord Jesus, and I done learned a lot of lessons. Never to learn the lesson twice.
Sat in that cell.
You're so
25 years.
Yes.
You're terrible, Juan. Ooh.
It tastes like liquor.
Wonder why.
I don't have.
Well, Juan, do you have a little something to put on there other than your Miss Sophia? Okay, well,
dear God, I'm here.
I know that's right. Pass them potatoes. Sophia,
shut up, you old fool.
Sophia home.
We still on the go, Juan?
Yes,
okay,
we're good.
We're gonna go one of yours.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another day in the life as a waitress. I just want to let everybody know that gratuity is not a tip. Gratuity is gratuity, and a tip is a tip. Let me explain. Gratuity is often split between all the waitresses depending on where you work. Out of that gratuity, the waitress has to pay the bartender, the person making your drink. Out of that gratuity, the server also has to pay the barback, who are the people who come and help clean up, make sure the tables stay clean. So when I give somebody a receipt and they look at me and they say, oh, gratuity is included, I say gratuity is included, but a tip is not. Gratuity is gratuity, and a tip is a tip.
Can we finally admit tip culture in America has gotten completely out of control? Because now apparently paying the bill, it just isn't enough. Paying gratuity, that's not enough. And somehow you're still expected to leave another tip on top of that. What's going on? Just look at this receipt behind me. The bill was over $600. The restaurant already suggests gratuity percentages that could add over $100. And then there's still a separate line asking for a tip. Make it make sense. Then servers get online saying gratuity is not a tip. Okay, then what exactly am I paying for? If gratuity is being split between the bartender, the bussers, the server, and who else ever, that sounds like payroll to me, gang. I'm not mad at the worker trying to make some money. I'm asking why the customer is now responsible for figuring out how anybody in the building gets paid. Before somebody says, if you can't afford to tip, don't go out. Hell to the fuck no. If I order a $20 entree and somebody else orders a $50 entree, did that server suddenly do 2.5 times more work? You carried the same damn plate, you refilled the same damn glass, you spent roughly the same amount of time at each table. So when does your compensation automatically increase because the restaurant charged me more for the food? This is where people are getting tired. We went from tipping for exceptional service to tipping because somebody handed you a goddamn coffee at Starbucks. To turning that iPad around, looking at me for a tip, adding on all these service fees to mandatory gratuity, and now apparently gratuity still isn't enough. At some point, the employer has to be responsible for paying their goddamn employees. I'm not an anti-server. I'm anti-guilt. If somebody gives me amazing services, I have no problem tipping. But stop acting like customers are morally obligated to subsidize a business payroll on top of whatever price the business already decides to charge me for eating at your restaurant. But honestly, I want to know where everybody stands. If gratuity is already added to your bill, are you leaving another tip? Let me know in the comments below.
That was a good one.
I like that.
And to me, that one, I think it's just a perception thing. Because I know there are times that we've went out and they'll add gratuity to the bill.
Yep.
And people be like, oh, you ain't got to put no tip on it. And I know sometimes I'll still say, well, you know what? Okay. And I still might leave a couple dollars because I know a lot of times they do have to split the monies up amongst everybody. Like the person that busts the table plus the waitress plus, like you said, everybody.
Yeah, share tips.
So, but like I seen like that bill, it was like $300?
$600.
It was $600. That's a lot. But then when you think about it, how many people were all in play? Because
if you run up a $600 bill, your tip is over $100. I mean, 20% that's $120.
Yeah.
That's standard. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
What are we complaining about here?
I don't know.
No, but I'm saying but that's why I guess the girl, the waitress, I guess she was a waitress or something. I'm assuming.
Oh, nigga. Oh, you farted. Oh, you stick.
She was saying how.
I'm sorry. I'll get
the tip and the gratuity are different because the tip is hers alone, and I guess she don't have to share the tip. So. I mean, I'm not a waitress. I'm not in that, hospitality. Like even when you take a cruise, I'm saying there's they add gratuity to the bill, and a lot of resorts they'll add gratuity to it. But a lot of times, I would still leave a tip because say like if the person that comes and does your bed. You become, I can say friendly, but you get to know them. Not really, get to know, but you're like, oh, they did a really, really great job. So if you leave another $20, $30, whatever, you leave, you're like, I mean, I know that person gets to pocket that money, but whatever's on that, whatever Disney or whoever adds to that thing is gratuity, they probably won't see. And sometimes I wonder how much they see of that as that individual. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't. But anyway, I don't know. I guess it's just like I said, it's just a perspective for me because sometimes.
Well, for me, it depends on my service. Now, if the waiter or waitress they're on point, if they're on point, on they shit, I don't have regardless of the gratuity, and I've kind of adopted like the philosophy that I kind of took from you as far as tipping, but it just depends on my service. Regardless of the gratuity, if you give me good service, I feel like you've earned it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because gratuity is split up, throughout.
Yeah. The organization or whoever.
But if that one person, whether it be one or two waitresses, different parties, you have more than one waitress or waiter. But it just depends on my service for me. I don't have a problem tipping. As long as my service is good. Yeah, regardless of the gratuity.
First, gratuity and tip are the same thing. They are not two different things.
Right.
Gratuity and tip are the same thing. So I don't know what that lady is talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But it's to the individual, though, if you want to leave more.
But I do agree that tip culture has gotten out of control because if Chipotle, which I love Chipotle. I do have an issue seeing that tip thing because while that bowl is tasty, you didn't do anything outside of your job.
Yeah.
And so for me, a server, if you are carrying a tray or you carrying a plate to me across the room, you're bringing me drinks, something like that, you deserve gratuity.
Yeah.
If you are standing behind a counter, just moving stuff down the line, you do not deserve gratuity. I have a huge problem with tip culture in that sense because every job doesn't warrant gratuity.
Right.
Because you ain't did anything. Now, as far as the additional tip, I usually do tip additional just because I like for my bill I like zeros to be at the end of my bill receipt.
Right.
I don't like to have change.
Understood.
So, like a $3.97, but I'm gonna give them a few couple pennies to make this even.
So I'll usually add additional gratuity, but don't make me feel obligated to do it. And if, it's whether you have to split the tips with the bussers, the barbacks, honestly, I think that should be done. I mean, because when I did work in a restaurant, I worked as a table busser and a dishwasher.
3 weeks. No, I'm just joking.
2 months. Thank you very
Sorry.
much.
Who's counting? Juan, he's counting.
But I mean, those people are working to clear that table. You should split your tips. You're just being pleasant.
Yep.
You ain't doing a lot of the grunt work. So that if you don't like the fact that you have to split your tips, try finding a restaurant where they don't make you split tips.
Yep.
Otherwise,
suck it up, buttercup.
Suck that 20% up and move on. That's you. And this sounds harsh, but you signed up for that job. Ain't nobody make you get that doggone job. Nobody forced you to do that.
I don't get gratuity for my job, and I put up with a lot of bull crap.
I don't get gratuity.
Get no tips,
I don't get bonuses no more. None of that.
Yep.
Really, Juan?
I don't.
Straight like that, bro.
Well, there are people who don't get bonuses at all. So
I don't get bonuses no more.
Do you think the waitress at Dario's get a bonus? Probably not.
Do they have waitresses at Dario?
I mean, the drive-through or whoever the drive-through cashier or whatever you call it. Do you think they get a bonus?
I don't know. I don't work at the drive-through.
I know, right?
I'm gonna have to ask because now that really made me wonder because I get a iced beverage from Dunkin' every time I go to work, and I always leave a tip.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because the cash, and this is why I do it. Because when I pull up, this is honestly why I do it. When I pull up at that speaker, I can say, "Hey, they say, would you like to try the boop de boo 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 boo?" And I'll be like, "No, can I get my?" The girl says, "Hey, all right, you want your usual?" Before I can even get I said, "Can I get my a large sweet?" "Hey, you want your usual?" "Yeah." "Okay, I got you, hun." And
she would
walk
get
around.
tipped. Okay.
So
that's tippable service for me.
So, but the crazy thing, the past 2 times when I get to the window, she's not even there. But yesterday, she came from behind. I was like, "Hey," I said, "Are you training them on my order?" She says, "Well, I took your order, but they're, and I was like, and so, when I left a little tip, I was like, But I see the difference of when I use cash, they don't ask if you want to do a tip. But when you use your card, the tip screen comes up, if that makes sense. Like, cause they had a little thing out. So I'm intrigued now. I'm gonna ask them today when I go like, why don't y'all ask for a tip when somebody pays with cash? So
because if you're paying with cash, then your tip, you would probably tip in cash
but
also.
It's not even an off. I mean, like on the screen, like when you get to the window, I'm in the drive-through window. They have a thing. If you pay with a card, they'll put it out there for you to hit the and to say you want a tip. But when you pay with cash, they don't even say, "Do you want to leave a tip?" None. They don't. That's not even prompted. So now I'm really intrigued. Is the tip like a custom?
I'm wondering why you're intrigued by that.
Because
if I'm paying, you have to have that tip interface if I'm paying with card because probably the tip's going to come from a card.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to approve the amount of the transaction that your card is going to be charged.
Mm-hmm.
With cash, if you're going to leave a tip, you're probably still going to tip with cash. So there's no reason for them to approve anything because you just
they don't even
keep
ask
this
if
extra
you want to
dollar.
leave a tip. Does that what I'm saying? Like it's not even asked. Unlike when you go to a restaurant, when you go to a restaurant, they'll give you a bill, and if you pay with card or cash, it's usually a place on the receipt, right, for tip. But in this case, it's not even asked. But anyway, yeah, deviated from the plan. But
okay.
But yeah, that's just interesting to me because I always leave a tip because since I've been going there, she's like, as soon as I pull up, and I say, "Yeah, can I get a large? Hey, you want your usual?" "Yeah." And the first time she did, I was like, "Oh, that made me feel really special." And I said, I went around there and paid my card. And put
but I mean, if you get service that makes you feel special, then that's tippable service.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever gotten that. Like I said, the bowls are great at Chipotle, but
Not quite great enough to give them no tip. But I mean, yeah, you still do, but
I don't tip at Chipotle.
you don't tip at Chipotle.
I haven't had service that I felt warranted that I felt special enough to tip. No.
Well, now
I mean, plus, who do you actually tip if you're tipping at Chipotle? Because typically, the person who starts your bowl is like, you want rice, you want beans, and then they hand it off to the next person. Yeah. So when you get to the end of the line and they're like, tip? Like,
yeah.
No, because person number 1 and person number 3 suck. Person number 2 that was like, do you want any vegetables, sir? You want extra vegetables. Let me give you extra vegetables.
But it's kind of similar, even at like Dunkin', when I go there, the person that took my order is not the same one that gets the cash. I mean, so it's like, it's kind of, you just wonder who's really getting the tip. Who is the tip really for? Do y'all take the tip and divvy it up at the end of the shift and give it to all the cashiers? Or, I mean, whatever.
Be like, we got $37 in tips today, staff.
Everybody get $1. Everybody get $2. But I guess any money in this economy is better than no money, I guess.
Any money in any economy is better than no money.
Yeah.
Why we leaving it at this economy? Was there an economy where it's like, don't really need no money?
It's just really bad.
Don't need extra money.
It's just bad, Warren. We're going to do another one. We'll let someone.
And another one.
This is you. Well, I said we were going to do. Oh, I had known that one. Okay.
I have a lemon, and you want a lemon, and I want a lemon. Okay, but we only have one lemon. What's the fairest way to divide the lemon?
Split it.
Split it in half, right? Okay, that makes sense. No one would argue with that. Great. You wanted the zest for baking. I wanted the juice for lemonade. We could have had 100% of what we wanted if we'd just taken a second and said, wait, what do you need a lemon for? But instead, we just go, oh, well, let's cut it in half. And you got half of what you needed and threw out the half that I wanted. And I got half of what I needed and threw out the half that you wanted. And we're all poorer for it. Why? Because we didn't say out loud, what are we doing? What do you need? What do you want? Right? So that's what a prenup conversation should be.
Prenup conversation. Yeah, that's the lemon. Oh, I'm intrigued. What sparked that?
Well, for me, I'm always liking to delve deeper into conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's not just a prenup conversation type thing. That's for me. That's the why I enjoy delving into conversation, because you never know why. It's good to know a person's why, and to ask those additional questions is helpful.
Well, we'll just be the devil's advocate. Do you think prenuptial agreements are important?
Depends on your status, I guess.
So
I don't think it depends on your status. I think like kind of going.
I mean, as far as like what kind of monies?
Yeah, I think it does depend on.
Yeah. Because say, for example, you marry a millionaire. When you come in, and this is, far-fetched, but just do myself. I marry a millionaire. I know I don't make nowhere near $1 million. Before we get married, he's like, Kim, I love you and all that, but I really want you to sign a prenuptial agreement. And me being who I am, I'll be like, you must be out your mind. Because this, But see, I know I'm not a millionaire.
Yeah.
But I know, Lord forbid, something were to happen to him. I am his wife. I would want something. I would. I don't care. I don't care if I had 2 years, 10 years, whatever. I would want something. So I think that prenup, I would probably counter him and be like, well, now I'll sign it, but this is what I feel if I stay in here 5 years, like them good rich people do. It's something, you should get something out of anything, because time is something you can never get back, right?
So that's the thing with prenups. It's that you are negotiating in a space where we're good, as opposed to
when we're bad.
Negotiating I mean, because when you're divorcing, you're not in a great place,
Right.
obviously. So to do it on the front end when we're both still in love and we're good, that's a good thing because it's you're negotiating from a place of we're all good, that we aren't tainted, we're not jaded with each other. It's so it's more apt to be fair for everybody because using your example, you do marry a millionaire. He loves you.
He does.
Obviously, because he's marrying you. So he's going to want to he's going to be like, yeah, I want you to have something. But he also like, but I also need to protect my assets so that you don't take me for everything when you brought nothing.
Yep.
So, I mean,
You said I would bring nothing because I'm not a millionaire.
Yep.
Shut up, Chris.
You don't bring anything financially. I
bring what I make. I bring my little salary.
Oh, then you should be if that's it, then you should be comfortable with taking your little salary back out.
No,
that's what I'm saying. So if being is it's you bringing nothing other than you're bringing nothing financially. So you should be okay with negotiating. He's going to make sure that you're okay. Usually, a typical prenup isn't you just leave with nothing.
You leave with what you came in here with. That's what I left out my first marriage.
Yeah.
What I came in with. Just a washer and a dryer and a bunch of clothes and shoes.
Nope.
But I mean, I'm not. I do think if you have any sort of assets, a prenup is not a horrible thing.
Would you sign a prenup?
Would I sign one? Of course. I definitely would. If Mariah was like, or Hallie was like, hey,
Well, we like,
let me put a ring on it. And I'm like, okay. It's like, but first you got to sign this prenup. I'll be like, okay, babe. Okay. I got
not
you.
Mariah. Okay.
Me and Mariah go
Yeah.
back like babies and
They
pacifiers.
definitely go back to his memory. Okay, let's see.
Would you sign a prenup, Chris? I mean,
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I find that odd that the two guys are like, yeah, we'd sign a prenup. Kid was like, forget that.
Yeah. I told
Nah.
her.
I mean, and I say that loosely because to my audience is at this age, most of the men I know are older men. So I feel I honestly, time to me is money. Because as a woman, I've already wasted enough time. So I need to get something.
But a
and that's just
prenup
me.
doesn't. That's what a prenup doesn't mean. You get nothing. It's just a prenup is a prenuptial agreement. It's we agreed on what you're going to get before we enter these nuptials.
Okay, well then, yeah.
So I mean, you could get something. I mean, why are you?
I'll make sure I get something.
See, I think. Ooh.
I
think that's why that's my
And that's
problem
just
with
me.
a lot of ladies, because a
That's
lot
just
of
me.
ladies have that same mindset, because it's like, why should I sign something where I can get less when I know I can get half your stuff?
Yes.
We're in a communal property state. I know I can get half your stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Why am I settle for less? Why am I settle for less than what I could have?
That's that bullshit.
That's
that bullshit.
Well, I mean, like I tell people, a lot of times you have to be mindful of your audience.
Read the room.
If you know your person come from nothing, and then they get a taste of something, of course they're gonna always want something. So you'll be, I ain't gonna say stupid, but you'll be crazy to think that a person wouldn't want more when they know they have access and people have already, I'm gonna get something. Yeah, sheesh. Sorry, my brothers don't want to retire me. I gotta get something.
I know.
So don't y'all think I
them
should-
motherfuckers?
Somebody has to pay somebody. But, that's just me. Let's move on.
just hope there are no rich guys that were interested in you that are now listening
I
to
know,
the podcast.
right?
Like,
Never mind.
never mind.
Yep, never mind.
No, I mean,
This heifer done told me she a gold digger.
I ain't no gold digger.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no gold.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, get that. Hey,
Hey.
I've paid my my dues. That's all I got.
You don't think the guy that's acquired means has paid his dues? He's not entitled to maintain his dues that he done paid?
And in the prenuptial agreement, it will be specified.
But you said you wouldn't sign it.
If I could, let me say that. a lot of times people think if they don't sign it that they're not entitled to stuff. And I don't really have to. I'll tell you about. I don't have to have half. I don't want all of this, that, and I don't want all that. I just want something other than my name back and what I came in the door with, because at that point time has been invested. Sometimes some things just need to be compensated. But anyway, if there are any rich guys out there, don't worry about it. I'm definitely not a gold digger.
Because I know what I'm putting in my prenup.
Nothing.
I'm gonna give you something, but I'm getting something in return. Because I was grown accustomed to certain things.
Oh Jesus.
Yup.
Gee whiz.
I need to be maintained in the lifestyle that I was accustomed to.
No, that's no.
You started this.
Oh, my nose is
You created this animal. We're gonna do your last. Oh, darn one. You got more than 2.
Oh, yeah, I'll have you posted this over the
You
course of the
did.
last week. Yeah.
We're gonna do this one and then, cause where we at?
No, we can do a few more.
Okay. Oh, fudge. Okay.
You are a Republican, a Democrat, or independent, I really think that you should watch this video.
Every young left-wing social media person, they get shoved to the top of the algorithm because they seem smart. They're really not. I was like, look, sweetie, I'm sitting here and I'm able to talk for 4 hours on every subject. Guess how much research I'm doing? 0. Literally just common sense. And it's different because like when we have to do research, it's actually really hard to find unbiased research to prove our points.
Okay. I could take the route where I slam her and I call her stupid, but frankly, that route would make it so that I don't end up on the algorithms that I need to end up on. So I'm not going to take that route. I'm going to take the route where I teach because I'm a data scientist and I conduct research for a living. MAGA commentator Emily Wilson said that we, meaning conservatives and Trump Republicans, can't find unbiased research that proves their points when they talk about things in politics. The reason why you can't find unbiased research to prove your point is because research is not supposed to prove your point. Research is not supposed to prove my point or anyone's point. Research is supposed to prove the point. Look, this is the part that I desperately want you to take from this video. As a researcher, I want you to trust me on this next part. Good research conducted by strong researchers is not trying to prove its hypothesis right. Good research is trying to prove its hypothesis wrong. Yeah. Good research starts with a hypothesis, then pressure tests that hypothesis. And only when it fails to disprove its hypothesis through scientific methods does it consider or deem its hypothesis to be true. Here's the good news. You can take steps towards being a better researcher yourself. Maybe there's something that you already believe about the world or politics, and you know you already believe that. Instead of looking on the internet for articles and content that back up your belief, look for something that rivals your argument. Don't run from it. Don't fear it. Sit with it. Read it. Try to understand it. If it doesn't disprove your hypothesis, then maybe you got something there. But if it does disprove your hypothesis and you find yourself still wanting to believe in your hypothesis, then you have to ask yourself the tough question. Why do you need your hypothesis to be true so badly? Let your truths guide your politics. Don't let your politics tell you what's true. Does that make sense? Whether you are a Republican, a Democrat, or independent, I really think
That at first, I was just like, huh? When I heard the girl, and I was just like, and then when he kind of, I guess, broke it down, I was like, well, I guess that kind of makes some sense about when you do when you're doing like research or whatever, on something. And then he says, make sure whatever your hypothesis is, it should make it, you don't want it to be right, but you want to make to see a different, I guess in my mind, I'm thinking like to see a different perspective. So that's what I took out of that. I guess that's right. Chris didn't, you missed half of it, didn't you?
Yeah,
You missed
I
most
did.
of it.
But I get what he's saying, though. The little bit that I did hear, I get it. Especially, and I like the fact that, something that would challenge your hypothesis.
I love a good challenge.
Well, I mean, I get it. If you got a hypothesis, and if you get something that's going to challenge what you've come to, if you're a researcher, I would like to think that's what you I would think that's what you would want. Something that would challenge what you have thought that to be true.
Not to make it right. I mean, not like I say not to make it right, but
yeah, if you are a true researcher, I would think that's what you're looking for. Yes or no? I mean, does that sound right?
I mean, y'all know I'm all for that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm Mr. Engage in stupid conversation.
That's why I'm asking you one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and for me that's the reason I posted that, because that kind of solidified for me the why. I've never like actually thought of why I do it, but that is the enjoyment I get, is testing the things that I think are already true and the things that I believe.
Yeah.
That's why I'll engage in so many different conversations, because it everybody don't think like me.
Right.
So hearing insight and opinions from people who think differently from me, it challenges it forces me to think through what I believe, compare it to what they believe, and you get to weigh what makes more sense. And if you're able to prove what you think to me, it helps me advance and enlighten myself.
It intrigues you.
Yeah. I mean, because I used to do it I do it with all things, but I used to really like doing it with religious things. I mean, so I'd like sit and I'd talk with 5%ers. I'd invite Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses into the house, and we'd just sit and just chop it up, because things like that, I mean, these are the things that a lot of us we just take it as fact, and we never challenge it. And politically also, I mean, a lot of people, we don't want to challenge our already set in stone beliefs, because we're so afraid.
We've seen you and Uncle Alvin go at it.
That if our belief is disproven, it does something to us. But for me, that hampers your growth as as an individual. So yeah, or even off the wall stuff that I like.
Yes. All types of things.
The Anunnaki and things of that nature. I mean, if nothing else, it gives you interesting insights that you might not have ever had, because you've never thought to look into stuff like that.
Juan loves to challenge his hypothesis all the time.
I mean, butchering your own meat. I mean, it's crazy stuff out
chopping your own meat. You got one. We'll skip over that one. I think this one's a little bit.
What is Elon Musk doing with his money? He's about to become a trillionaire.
He is a trillionaire.
Yeah, where's that money? He could save a few countries with that money.
Yeah, he could.
Is he going to?
No.
People who have that much money, it's like, what do you think? You're going to live forever, Elon? Come on.
Wait, so a few points, Joy. Less than 0.1% of Elon's total net worth is actual cash sitting in the bank. That's around 1 or 2 billion at most. The rest of it, meaning 99.9% of it, is pure stocks and ownership in his companies like SpaceX, Tesla, and others. Now, those companies have created over 160,000 direct jobs, over 600,000 indirect jobs through their supply chains, and well over 500,000 more induced jobs from broader economic activity. So if we do the math, at least 1 million people globally are able to put bread on their table thanks to the jobs that Elon's companies created. Now, on the other hand, you, Joy, you are worth $30 million. And unlike Elon, you haven't created any jobs. You're not a founder or owner of a scalable company. And so most of it, if not all of your $30 million, is actual money ready to be spent. $30 million, that is generational wealth. And as you just said, are you going to live forever, Elon? Are you going to live forever, Joy? Why aren't you giving away your money? With just, 1/3 of it, you could probably feed 3,000 people for an entire year. Like in your situation, in terms of cake, that would be cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cake for life. So, Joy, $30 million. When do you start your giveaway?
What does Elon Musk do?
That was
Okay,
hilarious.
now
to me.
before we delve into that, I am 98% sure that was an AI because I don't recall. I didn't do too much digging, but it felt AI-ish to me. That doesn't seem like something that would have really occurred on The View. So I will, but for me, I posted it because the concept was really intriguing to me. So, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. When he did when I was like looking at it, I was just like, okay, Elon Musk, I was like, oh, he flipped that real nice on her. He flipped it real nice. And I would have loved to have heard like a response, but like I said, it might have been AI, but that's, I guess he made some very valuable points about, Elon Musk he has, jobs. He's given a lot of people jobs, and his wealth is mostly in, his companies and stocks and stuff like that. But her money is sitting in the bank, and, she's, not. There are people who won't make that amount of money in,
as long as they breathe.
Yeah, yeah. For real. And I've been working since I was 15 years old. I don't think I ever reached nowhere near that right now. Not right now. Not as true today. Not as of today. I haven't. Maybe by tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. But shut up, Chris.
Okay.
If I hit the lottery.
Okay.
If I hit the lottery, I could probably be a millionaire. But I had to hit the lottery a lot. Because they said, I think the lottery's at a million or
900 something.
900 million?
I don't know. I don't play it.
I don't either, but I be seeing the little sign going up because it's a sign on the highway. But anyway, what's your input, Christopher? Just shake your head.
I thought it was kind of fascinating. The fact that he broke it down to the fact that that Elon Musk 1% of his value is liquid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. I mean, I had an idea because I know when you own companies, they add all that into it. But him breaking it down, I was like, wow, I had no idea. And then I like how he flipped it, just like he said. You got 30 mil. When you gonna start giving away?
When you gonna start your giveaway?
You know what I'm saying?
Can I get it? Can I get some first?
At that point, I'd kind of like sit back in my seat, be like, "Well, you know what? This conversation's over. I'm not giving you my shit."
Basically.
But it was intriguing though. Just I like the breakdown. Oh, and I apologize. I'm having some nasal problems here, allergy type stuff.
Cocaine's a heck of a drug.
Yeah, Rick James said it best. But no. So I apologize.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, I apologize, y'all.
For his snottiness.
Today. Yeah, for my snottiness.
But Wanda, did you want to chime in a little bit? We know you posted it. I didn't know if you wanted to.
He don't agree.
No, I always be posting stuff that I feel ready to chime in on. But yeah, I obviously I liked it. I think that a lot of times we sit back and we look at other people and say they should be doing this. And I just think it's awesome whenever you turn it around and be like, what are you actually doing that you're thinking that this other person could be doing?
Yeah.
And I'm not just looking at it as far as Elon Musk and Joy Behar. It's all of us. I mean, how many times do we sit back and look and be like, this person should be doing this?
Yeah.
And we never look at ourselves and be like, well, what am I doing to affect this thing that I think should be changed? We could always be doing something, no matter what you have. Use what you have to affect change in the thing that you won't change, and stop always sitting looking externally for someone to do it. Stop looking for someone else to do the thing for you, and you do the thing with whatever means that you can. So yeah, I mean, even using Elon. I mean, people are like, yeah, I mean, he's not. How much of your income are you giving away? if you're asking someone else to
not
give away
giving
their
mine
income,
away.
how much of your income do you give
He
away?
gives mine away all the time.
Yes,
Not through taxes.
Given away.
Oh, they kind of take the tax.
Bill comes by my house all the time.
Bill come every month.
A lot of people won't even give God what He's asking for. What they won't give their tithe away. I mean, so how are you going to look at someone else and be like, they should give money? You don't want to give your money. So I mean,
It's more blessed to give than to receive.
Yup.
This gonna probably be the last one because this is a long one. Sure guy.
Underserved communities who think making money, getting cash, getting a bag, getting a dollar, making a living is everything. Reality, cash is simply an exchange of value. So you make money during the day, you build wealth in your sleep. Stocks, bonds, businesses, home ownership, investments. So I mean, if you look at the 250 that you've gathered, what really they have in common? They're different industries, different places, creative, left brain, right brain, all. But they had access to credit, and capital, and they understood how this system, the free enterprise system, works. Because America is a capitalist democracy. That's the through line.
Right.
So I have to do with this population of people who are brilliant and amazing, but no one ever gave them that memo. So they don't know what they don't know. So convincing them that there's something they don't know that they don't know, and that I'm not saying you're wrong.
Right.
There's anything wrong with you for not knowing that. Okay, and now let's reverse that and teach you how this system works, which has not done nothing but in their mind corrupt them or take advantage of them. I want you now to participate in that system. It's like some people, there's a thing in our community, people say, oh, I hate rich people. My response, no, you don't. You hate rich people until you become rich. What you hate is a game system. So let's ungame the system. Okay, then you deal with the capital providers. That was the streets, now the suites. The capital providers have been told that this is a throwaway community.
Right.
They've been told this is charity. This is no. This is an emerging market.
There you go. That's a great way to think about it. Yeah.
So this is all diversity is a growth engine.
Yeah.
So they need to be rehabilitated or prepared to be capitalists.
Yeah.
And when you do that one by one, and what we're doing inside of banks, because we're the only nonprofit allowed to operate out of a bank branch in U.S. history, Operation Hope. We're in 1,500 locations, 43 states. Is getting the bank out of the no business, sorry, decline for credit, and getting them back into the yes business by getting the credit score up 54 points to 100 points, getting the debt devils down at $3,800, getting the savings up $1,200 for somebody making $48,000 to $50,000 a year here in Philadelphia. That makes them bankable. All of a sudden, the bank can say yes. The bank wants to say yes. That's the only way they're going to make any money.
Right.
So now the person over here, the light's on for the first time. Wait a minute, you told me yes?
Yeah.
At prime rates?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, their self-esteem increases. That's been the missing piece.
Yeah.
You might have had confidence, but you didn't have self-esteem. In fact, your self-esteem has been damaged, been beaten down. You've been told by the system, this is not for you. So now you're creating a conveyor belt. Really unleashing untapped human potential at scale and introducing it to the free enterprise system. And that's essentially what we've done for millions at Operation Hope and the $5 billion of capital we've deployed, what I call good capitalism. My new book, Capitalism for All, is based on this whole theory that this is the magic sauce, really, of America. It's just that the folks coming through look a little different now. Underserved communities.
John Hope Bryant. Yes. That's Juan's homeboy. Obviously, Juan is getting a kickback from John O'Brien. I believe he is. Can we get some, my brother?
I know, right? Don't keep it to yourself, player.
Share it amongst the family.
Y'all get these gems. Y'all get the gems.
Oh, the
we
gems.
don't want no gems. We want the money.
The gems empower you to get the money.
That thing, teach a man to fish. Teach him whatever.
Just give me the fish.
Give me the fish. I don't want to learn. Just give me the fish.
And if you don't
up.
mind, clean that son bitch for me too.
Good at everything.
But see, when you learn to butcher your own meat,
we cutting up stuff.
It empowers you to do more.
We ain't butchering nothing, Warren. Yeah, Warren, we ain't butchering nothing.
So I guess nobody has anything to say about that other than John Hope Bryant.
No, I'm sorry. John Hope Bryant, like he always say, I'm gonna go and look into his whatever his program is. And I think I downloaded an audiobook by him. I don't think it's his. I don't think it's the book he's talking about on there. But I think I've downloaded an audiobook with him. I said I was gonna listen to it one day, but I hear him so much in
your head.
I hear him so much in my
in your head.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my God.
In the feeds that won't be sitting there, I sometimes be like, I just don't want to hear him, because to me sometimes when he talks he can sound slightly, I'm not gonna say condescending, but he just sounds a particular way, and sometimes I don't want to hear it after I done heard 3 or 4. I mean, I've heard several, but anyway.
After I've listened to him for 3 or 4 minutes, I don't want to hear him anymore.
Because most of his
his stuff usually is spot on, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he does be spot on, but like the audiobook will just be, and I'm assuming
you don't know if he's the reader of the audiobook.
I think he might be, because I think I heard a little bit of the prelude or the whatever, and I was like, gosh, I don't know, and I stopped because I had got out the car. But anyway, yeah, he's usually like spot on, and I think his program, whatever, the Hope Foundation or whatever,
Hope Foundation, Operation Hope,
Operation Hope. I said I was going to really try to look into it to see. I mean, because I believe everything he says, but sometimes I just be like, let me just see, But he's he has a lot of good nuggets, gems. So, and he's a rich man. I seen him. I ain't saying that it got anything to do with him, but one day he was showing where he was eating some like cream of chicken soup. Did you see? Anyway, he was like, "Yeah, I eat cream of chicken soup." And people say, "You rich? Why you eating that?" He said, "This how I stay rich, because I'm eating out the can, like some Campbell's." He was like, "You don't have to go out to eat at 5-star restaurants. That's how rich people get broke. Always going out and eating, filet mignon, da da da." He was like, "I can eat this and get just as full, And I was just like, "Yeah, but it's full of sodium, bro." I'm just thinking like, it's okay to treat yourself every now and then. But he was saying that's the mentality that a lot of people have, wine and dining themselves when they could eat something more simplistic or whatever and save. He was like, this soup costs $1 or whatever he said. He was like, filet mignon costs $100 or whatever, He was like, do you do the math? You do the math? I was like, oh God, another. And I was like scrolling. I was like, let me just scroll on by him, because after I had listened to a book of what he, had already said. But I mean, I see what he says sometimes, but I think sometimes, for some people, I'm speaking for myself, sometimes I just want to treat myself. Sometimes I don't want to eat beans. Sometimes I might want to go out and eat different beans, right. Or, just go out. But I mean, I don't do it. I do it more than I probably should, but he makes a lot of valid points. But go ahead about your guy, Juan. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I was just going to talk about the Post in particular.
I just went on a tangent about
you went on a John Hope Bryant tangent.
I did, because I hear him so much, and I was like, it was just a confession. Like, I have an audio book by him, but I really want to follow a program, but I can't do it.
Yeah. I like him because he basically, in that he was talking about just teaching. Because historically, people of color have come to think that the game is rigged against you because you're a person of color. Yeah. And it's just because you don't know the rules of the game. Yeah. And if you don't know the rules of the game, it's kind of hard for you to win the game. It's hard for you to even play the game. And in all honesty, and I'm not saying that there is no racism involved in these systematic things. I'm not that idiot. But a lot of things that we assume are racist aren't necessarily racism. Because you getting capital is credit. It's you not knowing how to manage credit. It's not racist. It's not the systems built against you. It's you learn how to manage credit, and you can acquire things. Once you become an asset holder, you can leverage those assets to acquire more assets. It's just a matter of learning how to play the game, and that's something that a lot of us are never taught, because historically we haven't had assets to leverage. And even if we did, we didn't know how to manage them properly. So, I mean, that's what I like about him, is that he encourages us to learn how to maneuver in a system that historically was designed against us, but it can now, especially, I mean, being that most banks are now corporations, there's not a lot of racism in lending because all we care about is your numbers.
Them numbers look good.
Your numbers look good because most of the stuff is done online. You aren't going and sitting before a bank teller saying, "Can I borrow $30,000?" No, you're filling out that application online. They don't know what color you are. You fill out that application. If your credit score is good, bam, you're approved. And that it does do something. And I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for others. But I know
Juan Hope Bryant.
The first time that I was able to go into a bank and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Gray, come on in. We want to give you this line of credit." I was like, "Word?
You going to give it to me? You know who I am, right?"
Appreciate you. And just being able to maneuver, like, hey, let me pull this money out of this house. And when I started being able to do like the rental houses, that did something for the esteem, because it's like, okay, the game ain't totally.
It ain't lost, man.
The game ain't totally messed up. You can maneuver in this, okay.
I remember when I had my Mirage, man.
Shoot, I remember when I was getting car repossessed.
I know.
I remember looking out the window, being like,
"Bye-bye."
I know. Ain't nothing I can do. Can I get my shit out the car before you take it?
Dog, I heard the tow truck pull up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, yes.
I can't even go chase them.
Ain't even no point.
Look, because I remember I was like, "Hey, can I get something out here? I'll just give you the key."
I need my badge to go to work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, pretty much when I was getting cars, I better not leave nothing in there, because
take everything.
They come in the nighttime.
Get the car seats, everything.
It's like 2:00 in the morning. You hear,
yes,
they're backing it up. They about to get
I'm gonna need a ride to work in the morning, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to be calling you at 3:00, but I was wondering if you'd be able to take me to work. Get me there by 6. I'm sorry.
Yep. That's crazy.
But yeah, just being able to learn to maneuver within the system is something that we don't learn. It's something I try to. That's one of the reasons I be speaking so heavily about certain things that I think, because for me, owning a home is like such a huge step into maneuvering within the game, because it immediately puts you in the asset class. Once you're in the asset class, you have the ability to leverage, and when you're leveraging, that's the game. Yeah. So
I want my assets.
No, you don't.
Anyway,
we gonna play another one.
No, we're not. That's it. That's
do one more. Do one more.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
You gonna need to get
and mainly because I'm not sure
Friend
how much.
loans you $200.
Yes, this was one I wanted to do. Yes,
okay, we'll do it.
And mainly because I don't know how much we have on that first cut that I'm gonna have to chop together.
Okie dokie.
Gamble.
Gotcha.
And you win a friend loans you $200 to gamble, and you win $200 million. How much are you giving your friend?
I give them $100,200. I give them back their initial $200, and then they're getting half of everything I won. So their initial debt's paid. I'm giving them half. You'd be like, I'd give you your $200 back. I'd throw you $50K on a 2-day delay bank transfer, and I'm keeping the rest.
Don't speak for me.
What if I gave you $200? You win $200 million. What are you giving me?
$200.
Wow.
That's business.
That's business.
And I think there's nothing wrong with that.
You are kidding me.
I think that is appropriate.
I give you $200. You hit the jackpot of all jackpots.
Right.
I'm talking Louis bags out the carrying Benji's blue bins.
$200 million.
And you go, here you go. And you give me $200.
Here's your initial deposit. Thank you. Cam.
That's the most rattiest.
I don't think so.
Snake answer I've ever heard from you. You're disappointing me in breaking my heart.
No rage bait. No, I am so honest. If you gave me, Cam Kennedy gave Peyton Harden $200, and I decided on my own fruition to go to this exact gas station to take that exact number, I put in the work. That is my mind. That is my luck.
All on the backbone and hard work and determination of my 200 that I gave you willingly without questions asked.
Yes. So here's your 200 back. Thank you. I could have gone and lost the 200 and not given you 200 back. So you should be thanking me more than anything.
Exactly. But the fact that there was no clause. There was no clause. I didn't say there's interest. You got to give it back. I just gave you $200.
So that's your money that you decided to lose. So it's your fault. It's my fault. Like, what am I supposed to do?
You would give me 200.
Yes, Cam. I'll take you on like dinners and everything when we go out.
Dinner?
It's on me.
Dinner.
We go to Topgolf on me. I got you.
My next 3 generations of kids should be on you. If I gave you $200, you hit for $200 million.
I'm so serious too. Like, I'm not, no pod, no jokes. I'm giving you $200 back, but obviously, like, friend vacations on me, right? Good birthday gifts on me. Like, I'll take care of you, but you didn't earn that. That is my money.
You wouldn't give me $5 million?
Maybe the things I do for
$195 million. You wouldn't give me 5 M's.
Maybe the things I do for you will eventually equate to $5 million.
This is just them going back and forth. For me,
wow.
Thoughts.
My thoughts are.
It depends.
Yeah, I would definitely give you your 200 back. But honestly, I think I would want to give you more because I wouldn't have got that without your 200. Now, granted, if you give it to me, it's mine to do whatever I will, but just on the strength of it all. Yeah. Especially if I hit I got all them M's. Come on, baby. Yeah. I'll break you off something. I would. I don't know if I give you a meal, but I'll give you a substantial little dividend. And hell yeah. We flying out somewhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? No. But I would not just be like, here's 2 crisp $100 bills. Thank you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
I don't see anything wrong with giving that person their $200 back.
But
because if you win $2 million, you're not gonna get all that $2 million. We know that, because if it's the lottery. You're not going to see that 2 million, but I just think a lot of times people really get out of their minds when they see money or get money or whatever.
But that ain't the question though. The question is, will you give them?
I would give them 200.
And that's it.
If I borrow, now if it was my family, that's totally different. I think it's totally different.
Why?
Because
makes it different?
Y'all hold my family holds a different place in my heart than if I was to borrow from Jim Bob or
or Tissy wouldn't.
Because
these are friends. They're talking friends.
Yeah. That's what they're talking about.
If I borrowed $200 from a friend and I told them, "Hey, I'm about to go play this in the lottery," I feel I've given them more information they need.
Or you end up with $200. I mean, with $2 million off of their 200, or $200 million off of their 200. Lottery, you invested it, whatever.
I would give them back their 200,
and that's it.
Because that's what the agreement was. It wasn't contingent on me. Like that's.
But you.
But I would still be a good person because, like I said, even when I borrow, if I come and borrow $20.
So basically, what I'm hearing, you do like him, friend trip on me, stuff like that. But you wouldn't give them.
Yeah, we like to. I'm not going to give you $100 million when I want $200 million because I'm like him. I did the work. And even though I understand,
maybe not $1 million, give him 50K.
I mean, I might like pay off some cars or get us, Yeah, I mean, but
okay,
that's
so
a
I
lot.
see where you stand. I'm not giving you $200. Look, I'll take you to get your nails done.
Chris, and I'll be like, okay. We going to Spiro's after? Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Can we go? Do like the people, can we go to Myrtle Beach? Nah.
But I ain't even gonna lie. I would only feel compelled to give you your $200 back. I would probably do more, but you definitely ain't getting half.
No.
Oh, no, I'm not saying half.
I think the other dude just shows the level of entitlement that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I mean, to expect anything other than your $200 back,
yeah.
means you're entitled. You ain't entitled to nothing. Anything I give you over that 200, I'm blessing you.
Yes.
You ain't entitled to anything. And for my friend to expect that I would do more, I think that kind of reflects more on them than it does on me.
Yeah. Because
you shouldn't, for me, and I guess because if I loan out money, I don't expect to get the money back.
That's the way I was taught.
So if I get the money back, I'm like, oh, word, appreciate you. So for you to expect me like, oh, you should give me something because you came up off the money I gave you. No, you shouldn't. It would be cool if you did, but I'm not expecting it.
Exactly.
Nor would I expect you to expect me to do anything for you. You shouldn't even expect that I'm gonna take friend trips to take care of you.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I won't.
Yeah.
But for you to expect it kind of, for a person to expect something out of you off of that kind of would make me more apt to not want to do it.
Exactly. And
because I'm the type of person that if I come up, we come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're expecting me to do it, you're kind of looking more like a mooch or a leech that you're trying to leech off of me. So that would kind of make me not want to do it as much.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I agree with that because that's why I say I honestly, especially if it kind of piggybacking off what you said, if you're a friend or family that's done that for me, and I give you, I ain't gonna, again, I would not give you half.
Yeah, no,
but
hell, no.
Like you said, I would bless you with something.
Exactly.
Because just like you said, if I come up, we come up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll give you your 200. Hell, I might even give you 1,000.
But I ain't gonna lie, your 200 coming back in 20 quarter rolls.
Talk about it.
Back.
Make it thunderstorm.
Like boom, there you go. Ting, ting, ting. I'm gonna stack them up like poker chips for you.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. One.
Only you.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I like that, and I can see you doing something like that. Yeah, bro. Here go your 200 back.
Nah, he'll give it to you in pennies, probably.
Fresh rolls, baby.
That's what I was thinking. No, you can't really get penny rolls anymore. They're going away with pennies.
Yeah.
But nickel rolls,
quarters.
What would that? That would be 2,000.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine putting them on the table? Come in with a bag.
2,000 nickel, but like yeah.
Yeah.
Let a Brinks truck roll up.
Really, Ben?
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I done came up. You know, I hit 200 million. Off that 200, you got the Brinks truck rolling up.
Hey, I can sit down. Oh yeah, bro.
Be like, appreciate you, bro.
My nigga.
Be like, what the? Like, yeah, that's all.
It's 200.
That's your 200 back in nickels.
I love it. Nickels and dimes, baby. Nickels and dimes.
You know, but that's I think that's a bad thing. But when people do hit the lottery, how it is, everybody knows. Like when you hit for X amount of dollars, I think that's terrible.
But see, that's the thing. You don't have to let it be known, though. You really don't. From what I understand, do you?
I don't think you do.
You don't have to let it be known. That's something that taking the picture with the check and all that stuff. You don't have to do that.
Well, I know people that didn't, but their names were still in the paper.
And I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of people, when they make it at some point, end up broke later, is because their people are feeling entitled, and they're like, "You done came up, bruh."
Yeah,
because it's some rapper who's having like problems with their family or something like that, ain't it?
Oh yeah,
because she ain't doing right by her family.
I forgot it's a female, Glorilla or something.
Glorilla.
I think it's Glorilla or something.
For me, it's like don't expect you.
Your family will break you because the girl I remember down in Wilmington, she had won something down by it was Wilmington.
Yeah.
And she had won, I forgot how many millions she won. They said when she won, she told everybody, yo, just meet me such and such. Don't even pack no bag. Somebody, nah. I mean, and she went through her money like water.
Ain't happening.
So I think it's important that whenever you do,
I'd be like, look, y'all come over. I'm having a cookout.
Yeah. Like, and he just gonna have hot dogs and tater chips. What kind of cookout is this?
Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Is the chili homemade?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
He got it from Shula's.
I even got Frito-Lays.
He got it from Shula's.
Hey,
he making chili pies. When we making chili pies, yo, we big. We big on the hound hog.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
But yeah, that's our last one because that went through all of yours and all of Chris's. So, anyways.
Wow, Chris done unplugged already.
I know, right?
He ain't even...
So tell the people. Hold on, just this concludes our recording for the week. Hold on, you can reach us on.
Follow us on Instagram at 3SGPod, or you can get us anywhere you get your podcast, or you can go directly to our website, 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. That's 3sgpod.gray8fam.com.
All right.
Y'all have a good week. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.